All right, so the light's a little low, so this might be a little blurry. Um, I mean, as far as to me, it looks like it is. But anyhow, it's 11 o'clock at night, and it's still broad daylight, as it is up here in Alaska. But just check my miles, 233 miles today, and we are actually, I am, Zeke's back there in the parking lot. I am sprawled out underneath this historical, um, historical signage area about the railroads up here. And actually, on the other side of that wall there, where the pictures are, there's a couple train cars and just other memorabilia out here. Um, Evidently, this that building right there used to be a something to do with railroads, where these folks live there that maintain the railroad or this section of railroad, something to that effect. Even right here in front of me, that's an old like a personnel carrier for the tracks. And it mentioned too about them traveling on that thing and like minus, I think it said either minus 10 or minus 20-degree weather, and it just had canvas sides. So could you imagine? So again, shouldn't say again, I didn't say. So yeah, it was some pretty tough folks for sure, as with the people that built these railroads up here. Is you know what some of this signage just talking about, just the conditions, the long days, and working, you know, in the winter, you know, in darkness, you know, all day, and just stuff like that, which I just can't even imagine. Uh, yeah, it's been a rainy day. There's been some serious rain today. It didn't start out that way, but at some point it started raining, and it has been raining, raining, and raining. And again, not only rain, but cold as well. Like in the 50s, you know, and rain, which makes for some rather cold riding. Actually, I'll actually, this is not me complaining. I'm just keeping it real. It's the reality. But it's been miserable. It has been bad. But you know what? That said, I am still so blessed to be here, and I'm thankful. It is all part of the adventure. And to you know, these folks up here, man, just, you know, I've mentioned before, there's been fires everywhere, and all this rain, and including the forecast of rain for like days to come, is really going to help with that. But that said, yeah, I'm kind of cutting out, so to speak. You know, I'm bailing. As I was saying earlier, you know, I'm not going up to. I think I was saying it earlier. You know, not going up to Denali or to ride the Denali Highway. Not with. You got to see this forecast I looked at for up in that area. In particular, this one town, Cantwell, where the Denali Highway starts over by the park, or not too far from the park. But yeah, there's days like here in the next couple days with high of I think one or two of the days was like high in the 40s, or maybe it was 50. No, I think it was like high of 48 or something, and low of maybe 38, something like that. I mean, just cold weather. Again, you know, especially for July. Again, you know, even for Alaska. So yeah, I want nothing to do with that. Especially seeing as how I can't go very far into the park. Again, I don't know what I've said in the videos. I know I was telling my mom and I was telling Lori earlier about the park road is closed at mile 15. And I'm not going to go all the way up there to go 15 miles. I'd say Lori and I probably went 15 miles into the park when we were up there 3 years ago. So definitely no reason to go back up there, nor am I going to ride all the way up there and go across the Denali Highway in that nasty weather. but there's still, again, it's still Alaskan. There's still other, you know, we'll just go elsewhere instead. And, right now, uh, just out of Anchorage. Um, did I say? I said it already, right? 233 miles today. So just out of Anchorage, and heading back towards Glen Allen, and then Tok, God willing. And the forecast over in the Glen Allen area, I think they're forecasting like rain tomorrow, but beyond that, the forecast looks pretty good. So I'm thinking, hoping maybe, Lord willing, more inland, the weather will be nicer. Let's see what else. So yeah, when I got cut off earlier, I was there at Anchor Point. Um, just talk about being there yesterday. I'm not even sure. I didn't replay it to see exactly what I was saying. Let's talk about the camping. Again, I had had like a 3 week stretch of free camping all the way back to Wayland there in Oregon. But breaking that 3 week free 99s stretch to camp on the beach there at the Spit was worth every penny of that $20 that I paid for last night. So that was definitely a unique experience. And two, I was talking about meeting Marcus today, Marcus Lyon, and again, he said he had like fished about his whole life, and I didn't catch whether or not he was retired or not. I'm assuming he is. I'm going to say he's up in his probably early 70s. And he might have said, I don't remember, but something he did say that I thought was funny. He was telling me that he has 8 grandkids, and they all live right there by him. It said something like maybe it's when his kids got married, his wife bought him each an acre of ground, something like that, to where evidently they all have houses right there together. So all 8 grandkids are right there in the area. And he said something to the effect. He said, let me tell you, he said, taking care of 8 grandkids is far harder than fishing the Bering Sea, something like that. Or, yeah, something to that effect. Essentially, taking care of them kids was harder than, his career as a fisherman on the Bering Sea. So I thought that was pretty cool, but definitely a neat guy. So I am tired. I've been wet for so long. My feet are just soaked to the bone. But thankfully, again with that Climb motorcycle jacket I wear, it's Gore-Tex, and I've got all my layers underneath, and thankfully I'm dry. As far as my chest, my torso goes, and that really is the main thing. Not nearly as pressed about my legs and my feet as I am my chest. But my legs, I put on those rain pants I bought down in Bellingham before I came up north there, or into Canada, and just a pair of Columbia, rain pants. Paid like 20 some bucks for them, and today's the first day I wore them. I just put them on over my riding pants, and they definitely, I think, to a large degree, they help keep my legs dry. The lower part, again, down around my boots, though, where some of my lower leg was exposed, and again, the boots, it didn't do anything for that. But as far as the length of my legs, for the most part, I think stayed fairly dry. So, and yeah, I'm gonna quit talking. I mean, I am just absolutely beat. I thought I would, try to ride all the way over towards Glen Allen today or tonight, whatever, all night, seeing as how it stays light most of the night. But I so do not have that in me. I am, as I said, I'm just absolutely beat and blessed and thankful to be here. So that's all I got. Good night. God bless y'all, and thanks for watching.